Hey family, it's Sandra, a queen, and today I'm going to show you how to make a beef stroganoff. I already have my garlic in here in my pot, my 4.5 inch quart pot. I have onions in here and minced garlic, and over here I have my noodles boiling separately. Now you can boil the noodles along with the beef stroganoff if you want to. I don't really care to right now. I want the noodles to cook separate here, and then I'll start over here. What I'm going to do next to add to all of this, I'm going to go on and put, now I already have my garlic, I have some chicken stock broth, I have onions, okay? But what I'm going to add next is some thyme, and you could just like put a dash. Of course I got to put a dash of love in here too, now y'all know that. But just a dash, you just want a dash. This is not a big beef stroganoff, it's a small one. I have here some paprika. I have a little cayenne. I always use a little cayenne because it's good for you. It keeps you from being sick. It's wintertime here. It's like 30 degrees here. And then I have some soul food seasoning. You just want a dash, not a lot. Okay? I already used sea salt in here to let this boil. I never use regular table salt because it's so high. The sodium content in it can cause you to be sick. Also, what I'm going to do is add like a dash of sour cream to the dish. Okay, just a dash. You just need a little dip, nothing fancy. Okay, just like a tablespoon is good. You just stir it in. Don't worry about it. Stir it in. That kind of calms it down. Okay. So then, what you want to do is add your beef stock. Now, make sure you leave the juices of the beef stock in so that it can all cook together and have flavor. You can see like some of the fat. You can take some of the fat out if you like. I don't really eat fat like that, but just a little bit to give it a little bit of flavor. Okay? So what you want to do after you do that is you want to start stirring. Okay? The beef that I have requested here is pretty much pre-cooked, so it won't have to cook as long. Okay? And what you want to do is just let that, break it down and let it simmer. And it doesn't matter which kind of beef stock that you use. Some people are really concerned like, well, you know, they got the government kind, they got the kind that you can go to the store. Any kind of beef stew or stock will do. Nothing fancy. You're just trying to cook a meal so that you can eat, okay? We don't discriminate here. I'm going to keep it real with you. You got to eat and you got to take care of yourself. So you just add the sour cream for a touch of flavor. You can add into it whatever you like. Now, one thing about this, once this is fully cooked and done, what you do is you drain these noodles off, and you can either dump the noodles in with the stroganoff, or you can add the stroganoff to the noodles. You can go either way with it, okay? I didn't use my Dutch oven today because it still has some other food in it, but I just wanted you all to see how I do this right quick. And you turn up the fire a little bit. Turn the flame up, and it's pretty much done. There's nothing else to do. You just let it simmer and cook. I'm going to add a little bit more paprika to it. Just a little bit, not a lot. You know, they have it where you can pour, and they also have it where you can like issue it out, like strained out a little bit. And you want to probably use the strained out a little bit as opposed to just dumping it. Okay, I turned up my flame, and what you want to do is just let this continue to cook. Now, my noodles are almost done. When you have noodles like this, you want them to be, as they say, al dente, which means they're chewy, they're not soggy, they're not overcooked, because come on now, y'all know we can overcook some food and have it just like gummy. But no, you don't want to do that. You want it where it's like, as they say, al dente, where you can chew it. Okay, it's not quite there yet. You can tell it's not quite there yet because the noodle is one color on one end and then it's dark on the other end. It's like light and dark, and that's not good. You want it light all over. That's how you know it's done. Okay, so here, you know, it's just focusing. My camera's focusing. You just let this keep cooking. You just let it keep going and going and going until the meat is brown. Okay, it's a definite brown with no pink in it anywhere, because some beef stock have that dark pinkish color to it. You want this to simmer for about a good 20 minutes, and you let it simmer and simmer and simmer until, you know, the onions are going to stay pretty much like this. They're going to stay not so much as crunchy, but you'll be able to see them. There are times when onions actually disappear in food because the heat is up so high. But this is also good for you because this will keep you from being sick in the wintertime. Here it's like like 1 degree below zero already at night. So you're just trying to stay healthy and well. And my noodles are almost done. Yeah, I'm a bad one. I can pull it out while it's still cooking. Ain't that something? Now I'm going to taste test this one noodle that I have to see if it's close to done. And it is. Okay. This is the texture that I'm looking for. That is chewy. It's not like gummy where it's overcooked. It's chewy. That's what you want. So what you do is you take that, you turn it off, you take a lid and put it on top of here and drain that water off. Okay, you want to drain the water off of here and put it in the sink over there. You can just pour it into the sink. You put the lid on and you drain it off. Here, we're still cooking, okay? And this is almost done. And like I said, you got 1 or 2 options. I think I'm just going to go on and grab the noodles and dump them in, okay? You can just take a spoon full like that. Drain the water off. Make sure the water is drained off. Dump it over. Grab. Drain off. Or you can get the spoon with the hole in it. Dump. Okay, you see how I'm dumping it over? See how I'm dumping it in there and just letting it go? And, you know, it's all cooking in together. Then your noodles will have a little flavor to them if that's how you want to do it. I like it the old world style way where you pour the stroganoff on top. But this is just one of the options, okay? It's kind of steaming up. I'm sorry, y'all. My lens is a little steamy. Okay, it's back to normal. And then you just do this, okay? So this is Sandra Queen. I just want you to know how I do my beef stroganoff. If you want, there's the other way where you can add cheese to it and put it in the oven. I ain't trying to do all that because I'm ready to eat. I'm tired. Your girl is ready to eat. So, all right. This is Sandra Queen. I love y'all. Take care. Sending you good vibes, big hugs, and lots of love. You all take care. Bye-bye.